Now, the head of the religious sect has apologized to the nation for the spread of coronavirus in South Korea. The Shincheonji Church of Jesus in Seoul has been at the center of the coronavirus outbreak in South Korea. The leader of the Shincheonji Church, Lee Man-hee, got on his knees and bowed at a news conference in Gapyeong. About 60% of the country's more than 4,000 confirmed cases are members of this church. Prosecutors have been asked to investigate Mr. Lee on possible charges of gross negligence. The church leader, Lee Man-hee, has made his first public appearance since the outbreak and has apologized.
In regard to the 31st infected patient, I apologize to South Korean people as a representative of Shincheonji Church. It was not intentional, but there have been several infected patients. However, we made our best efforts, but we could not completely prevent the spread of the virus. I apologize to our citizens.
So why is the Shincheonji Church of Jesus in the spotlight now? Well, members of the fringe Christian group are believed to have infected one another and then apparently traveled around the country undetected. The group has been accused of keeping its members' names a secret, making it harder for the authorities to track the outbreak. According to church spokesperson, the church had provided a list of members, students and buildings to the authorities. The Shincheonji Church is labelled as a cult within South Korea and also in the Christian community, which results in the group often being discriminated, persecuted and criticized. In the capital, Seoul, the mayor urged the city's 10 million residents to work from home and to avoid crowded places. South Korea is the biggest hotspot outside China. The country has reported 476 new cases, bringing the total number to over 4,000 and has recorded 26 deaths. While the spread of the deadly coronavirus has peaked, with the virus affecting more than 89,000 people and leaving more than 3,000 dead worldwide. In Asia, as we said, South Korea has become the second worst after China in recording the most number of confirmed cases. The epidemic has literally brought the Korean peninsula to a standstill, forcing the government to take emergency measures to disinfect the entire city, and one after the other. Well, the dramatic rise in South Korea's coronavirus cases stem from the city of Daegu, which is the fourth largest metropolitan city in South Korea with a population of 2.5 million people. In order to tackle the growing viral menace, the South Korean government has now deployed the army. Soldiers in protective gear are disinfecting entire cities. In Daegu, soldiers were seen spraying disinfectant on streets and city halls. The army also used military vehicles to spray virucides on the street and on the exteriors of buildings belonging to the religious cult group.